What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett here on the JoblessGamers channel, and today we're doing Squadcast number 12?
Maybe.
12?
I have no idea.
Yes,
I don't know what Squadcast this is, but I'm doing this live. I'm actually live streaming right now, but not anymore when you guys see this on the channel. But basically today we're doing a Squadcast that we talk about topics in GTA 5. It's a weekly series here on the channel that every Saturday we do a Squadcast with Mr. Box Win
Hello.
and DatSaintsFan.
Hello.
That was the most delayed.
I don't know.
So
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
Today's topics are just the highlights. That's all we're talking about this whole episode. So I am live streaming, so we'll be taking questions from the live stream chat and I guess integrating it into our conversations. And I just got run over by cops and I'm underneath the car. There we go. So let's start off with our opinions, or let's start off what came with the High Life update, whichever you guys want to take it first, and then we'll go from there from doing all that stuff. Are you guys gonna talk? I mean, like,
Well, I mean, I'll give my.
are you guys like shy that I'm doing this live or something?
No, I'm getting shot over here. But yeah, I don't know. High Life. What came out in it? I've just been driving around in that new car because it looks sweet.
What new car? Okay,
The
Jesus.
Zentorno.
So what are all the new things that have come with this patch? Like, give me like an update.
New apartments,
Yeah, no,
new
just
cars,
that, you know, all
new
the
clothing, the
components.
new gun, the patch notes that had a giant list of things that they fixed.
And what else?
And that's about it.
Yeah, they had the new or multiple apartments. I still haven't even played with that yet. I have to like move all my cars.
Wait, you
Yeah.
haven't got the new apartment yet?
No, I did, but like I haven't moved the garages. Like I haven't moved cars.
I tried doing that today and it threw my car out. Like, it didn't work.
I'm like OCD, so I'm gonna have like all my supercars and all my like sports cars, and it's gonna be a mess.
I might be the minority in this opinion, and I'm sure I might get a little bit of hate, but the new interior is so lackluster. Like, that's what we waited 7 months for, like that kind of new interior.
I mean, no, I think that's the majority. I think that's everyone.
It's 7. I mean, well, it is.
Dude, once customizable apartments comes out, GG, there we go.
That's probably never gonna happen.
It's
though,
gonna happen. We're gonna have a content creator specific.
Listen, if my alien theory that you said wasn't gonna happen, which is more possible than a customizable apartment theory, let's
Dude,
be realistic.
I'm telling
here.
you, man, we're gonna have the most awesome apartment customization tool ever. We're gonna have
an apartment. I don't even know why.
yeah, but like I feel like if it was more
I don't use
customized,
apartments
people would go in their apartments. Like, now we have 2 apartments.
Yeah, maybe.
Honestly,
you're right.
if they would have just sold the garages alone, people would have just bought. I would have just bought a 10-car garage instead of having another apartment.
Oh,
in my opinion.
I never
They
go
have,
in my
like,
apartment.
They have. I'm gonna sell my apartment for one of the 10-car garages by the airport. It's so much easier.
That's actually
because
a
it's
really
a lot
good idea.
cheaper. too. Yeah, like that's what I've been telling people. If they're like tight on money and they don't really care about the new apartments, then just go buy a 10-car garage. It's like, I don't even know if it's $100,000. It's probably cheaper than that. And bam, 20 cars.
I don't
already.
know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments or in the chat right now what you guys think about the apartments and the garages. Like, do you guys like the new interior apartments? Do you guys like the new garages? Let me know in the chat right now. Like, go. Spam away. Let me know, like, do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you absolutely want a new interior? Because personally, I thought the new interiors, like, I don't know why. I guess I was foolish to assume this, but I thought each apartment was going to have their own interior. Like, a new one.
No, yeah.
Is
Well,
this for
I don't
every
know. I
apartment
mean,
where like the view is blocked in the bedroom? Because I was really salty
yeah,
about that in my video.
Dude, I was too. I was like, you know what? How are they gonna have the windows right there with like this amazing view? I think it was one of the apartments. They have like a really good view of the city, but you can't even see it in your bedroom. Like,
Dude, I just died. Sorry. But yeah, like, there's some apartments, I forgot which one it was, that like the view you get is of a crane. Just like,
dude,
right there.
that's one my friend bought, like, because we were all going to buy different ones just to see the view, and he got so unlucky because he's like, oh great, I get to see a freaking construction site.
Yeah, that's all
entire
you see,
time,
just like
so-
a big construction site just chilling.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think many people really care, to be honest, what their apartment looks like.
I do.
So,
I want a cool look. I personally, this is gonna sound really, really like, you know, super gay, but I like The Sims. I don't know how many of you guys played The Sims.
SimCity
but
is
that
my
game,
game.
like that game is fun as hell. Like it may be like the girliest game. Like you can like make babies and stuff. But yo, like you can customize houses and stuff. And like I played SimCity a lot when it came out, and I'm sort of sad that it didn't do as well as I wanted to. But like the Sims game, where you can like just make your own house, I think that's cool. If you can like make your own apartment within your apartment, like customize the walls, the furniture, the floor, all that stuff, that would be really, really cool to see. And I don't know, like let me know in the chat what you guys think. If you could customize your apartments, would you want that feature? Like that's something that Rockstar could monetize so easily. Like that
is true.
Want
they
new
could
rugs,
have a bunch of
$2.
what is it, like the micro DLCs or whatever? I mean, I know, what is it? Call of Duty does that all the time with the camos and stuff.
And even look at a game like Skyrim. What was there, like create a house DLC, Hearthstone? That was
they made a DLC.
Successful. Yeah, to create a house, not Hearthstone. What was it called? What was the DLC?
I get it,
Skyrim?
I get it, but yeah, it was like Hearthstone or
something like
Hearthfire.
that. Hearthfire. There you go.
You guys are like Hearthstone?
Yeah.
That's the game.
Yeah, something.
No, but
See, look, everyone's saying that they would customize it if they had the ability to do it. It's freaking
probably,
cool.
But personally, I think that like there's just so many more things they could add before they added that, you know?
Yeah, but
I mean,
okay, of course everybody wants heists. Yes, that's coming.
No. I'm not even talking about heights. I'm maybe like other customizable stuff, like customizing your cars with different skins, customizing your character with different skins, you know? Stuff that you see like on a daily basis when you're playing the game. Because apartments, you go in there every now and then.
Yeah.
Whereas your cars and your skins and stuff, they're there all the you're seeing them because they're in front of your screen. So
but would you guys if you had you know how we were forced to buy the apartments with the garages? If you were forced to buy, if you could buy just garages, you would, right? Like if you could just buy a 10-car garage, extra.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, now granted, there's only like 2 of them, but yeah, you can do that.
You can't buy a 10-car garage.
You can. There's 2 of them by the airport.
I'm seeing a lot of comments in the stream that people want houses, and like I think houses would be cool because would those have different interiors? Like would each house have a different interior? Or
Listen,
no?
Ross, I've already skipped that topic. I'm going to go see this garage that Austin's talking about. Where is it?
Look, I'll come show you. Are you in a game with me?
All I know is
come by the airport. Just go by the airport. Go by the airport. I'll show you. But
we need to be relevant to the 90% of viewers that aren't watching this live.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I like houses that are cheap but look nice. I mean apartments. Now, if they can make houses that look baller, there is one. What the fuck? It's right
yeah,
here.
I told you. There's a couple of them over there. Yeah. But I don't know houses. That'd be kind of interesting.
How would they do it?
Because like, how would you get in it? Would you get in through the front door? You wouldn't have a 10-car garage in your house, would you?
No, but most of the houses you see, like in Beverly Hills, have at least a 2-car garage. At least in this game.
Yeah.
There's no way that they would have a 2-car garage house. Like, would people even buy a house in game if it only had like a 2-car garage? Like, really? That's pretty lame.
I've seen worse investments.
No.
Well, now since you can buy 2 and you can buy a 10-car garage, maybe.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's not worth it because you can get the maximum. But you can't if you had a house like that. You could get the maximum.
I don't even like
of 20 cars,
the thought of having to buy a house, because what's gonna come down to is you have this awesome house, right? Like, oh yeah, I got a house, but it's still, you're never gonna use it.
Yeah.
Like, unless they put mini games, man. That's where it's at. If they add,
we'll have some beer pong and stuff, right? So like, mini games like that in your house.
Let's do this race. This looks cool.
That'd be pretty funny.
If they had like pool or darts in your house that you could play, like that'd be freaking cool. Ping pong, because they already have the tennis implemented. They can just take that, miniaturize it, put it on a table, boom, ping pong.
It was like they call it mini tennis, and you just play as a miniature version of your character.
That would actually be cool. Do you want to talk about the cars now?
That'd be
pretty funny.
We could talk. Yeah, the cars. I don't know. How do you feel about the cars? I
love all of them.
I love all of them except for the thrust.
The thrust sucks.
See, here's the thing. They're all like, except for the Zentorno, the other 3 like on the like when you just look at them, they're like, you know what? I don't know. Those kind of look plain. Nothing's really going on with them. Well, the Masacro is the fastest sports car, and it like, you know, it stands up to like the Entity and some of the faster supercars, which is awesome. And then the Huntley, that car, I was playing with that today. That car is a beast. Like, it holds 4 people, and it's actually really fast. And then the Thrust. I just like how the fact that it pretty much beats any vehicle.
If you do a wheelie, but that's so. That's so
I've heard the handling is really bad. Can anyone confirm that?
Oh
like,
yeah, no, it's terrible.
It sucks. Like the Thinka Thrust is the Thinka trash. Like the thing looks horrible. Like it's the ugliest. Like it looks like a Harley
terrible.
Davidson. Like
it's like they mixed a cruiser bike with a like a stunting type of bike.
It's one of those. It's one of those bikes that you go cross country with. Like that, it's a cruiser. I don't know. It just sucks. I think it sucks.
It's really
bad.
But
I personally
it could have been a lot better. Yeah, the Zentorno. I think I mean, that one, even the Massacre. Like I said, that's very underrated. Like I love that car.
I think so too.
I haven't bought it yet.
I love how everyone was.
Cool.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's because it's like I think it's an Aston Martin.
Yeah, that's
and it is. It definitely looks really slick and sweet.
I love how everyone was at first. Everyone kind of like lowballing the Zentorno when we only saw the front of it. Like everyone was like, "Oh, I don't know," and then we see the back and it looks straight out of Tron, and everyone loves it.
But you know what? You know what? Going into the DLC, I thought that the Massacro was like going to be the best car, and I was super excited about that one. And I was like, you know, the Zentorno, whatever. That looks kind of stupid. I'm not going to get it.
I feel like
might be another cheetah, but like that kind of completely flipped on me when I actually saw him. So I'm glad.
I think that the Zentorno had a really good response from the community. I think everyone loved the Zentorno, and you guys can leave your comments down below. Like, leave it in the chat. Do you guys like the Zentorno and the cars that came with this DLC? If not, what cars did you not like? And what cars did you enjoy the most? Like, I did a video like the top cars of this DLC in my opinion, and Zentorno was probably the top one, like by far, because it's just so quick.
I mean, it's a supercar, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it almost seems like with every update, the like the cars they add just get more, like they get better and better, because the Massacre was like a lot better than the Jester, which was last DLC, and the Zentorno is a lot better than the Turismo. So like, what's gonna be next? It's gonna be even better.
That's what I said in my other video, that every DLC we get better cars with different stats. Like the Zentorno was better acceleration but lower like top speed, and I think the next DLC is probably gonna have muscle cars, man. It's gonna have a muscle car. It has to.
I hope so. I mean, they added the Huntley. What was the one before the Huntley? They added like a
Albany Alpha.
It was the
Albany Alpha.
It was a Cadillac.
It was just
like
a
sedan.
Sedan.
Yeah, so it's like a
So they have to add a muscle car next.
They had that. Then
Or
they had
truck.
the SUV, muscle car or truck.
Would you want to
Well, they
see?
just had the
Would we could ask the chat. Do you want to see muscle car or truck?
Like a classic car, maybe.
I don't like a big truck, like a.
Yo, you know what I want to see? No.
What?
What's the car? Oh, what is it called? The the one from GTA 4, the Dukes of Rebel. Fuck me.
The Duke's car.
Dukes of Hazzard. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's called the Dukes in the game.
What is it called?
It's called the Dukes.
The Dukes. Yeah.
Dukes, exactly. I freaking want that car to come back.
Well,
that car was amazing back then.
Yeah, I think that would be cool if they did like decals on the side. Like if you could put like the decal on the side of the car too. I think that would be awesome.
Man, see, that's one thing that I was when you said like the apartment customization thing, before all that stuff, man, I want to see a car customization thing where I can put decals and stuff. Because when I made that video, a ton of people even said they would pay for like different skins and stuff for their
cars.
Because
yeah, you know how
that's why I think Watch Dogs,
because it looks so cool. Like some of the stuff.
Yeah. What about the Sanchez?
Yeah,
you know how you
exactly.
can put, like,
all the dirt
ads on
bikes
it?
they have.
Oh yeah. Like you can have different. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I just think that
stuff like that. Oh my god, it'd be so cool.
Look, I just saw in the chat right now. Someone mentioned, or Dom mentioned that he did his internal video. And people hated the back end. And he said he hated the back end. How do you guys feel about the back end of that car?
He didn't like the Tron feature?
The what?
The holes in the back.
So like the Tron features.
I can't believe you just called me jobless. Domus. Domus, I can't believe it, dude. So I like the holes in the back. I don't know.
I like the
I think
back
it's cool.
better than the front, honestly. The front, I mean, it looks cool. It looks better than what it did in that one picture they showed a while back. But yeah, the back definitely won it for me when I first saw it. So
it's not like, but the thing is, it makes it unique. There's no other car that has that
It's
style.
exotic. It is really
Yeah, that
exotic.
thing, that is the definition of exotic. Like,
well, and then like
it has
another really
freaking
awesome
holes.
feature.
Who buys a
Dude.
car with holes?
Exactly.
Mind blown.
Exactly. But what like one of like a really awesome feature of it is that like none of the parts fall off it like every other car. Where like the Turismo I'll drive 2 seconds later, I'll have no back and my car look retarded. The Zentorno's made like completely of I think it's carbon fiber. So like all the pieces are one. So like nothing's gonna pop off. I can crash because I suck at driving so many times and my car's still gonna look good. Which is awesome
right.
for me.
I don't know, man.
And-
Overall, I think that the car is a great addition to the game. I think, even though Rockstar's recently been getting a lot of hate for the
Here's the question though:
the
is it
supercars.
enough? That's the question. Is it enough for the game?
Yeah, there's a lot of supercars,
what, like
man.
in terms of cars?
It's cool. But I was reading. I think it was on Reddit. Like, well, just I was just not even that. Just like, and I'm not hating. This is just what I was reading. People were saying that like, yeah, it's only gonna be fun maybe for the next like 2 days. Like a car, it's not gonna bring the people that left the game. It's not gonna bring them back for a long time. You know. And I don't know. Like the DLCs aren't.
I think if
I don't know what the word is.
Rockstar were to basically what these DLCs are doing is they're just like they're holding us off to the big stuff. Like they're probably preparing some because after Heist they don't have.
But after
anything
Heist,
else.
what is the big stuff? That's the thing. That's the question.
Story DLC.
Is it gonna take another 9 months for that to come out though? That's what people.
They're gonna have the story DLC
And holiday DLC.
They're gonna have the Cops and Crooks DLC.
There's gonna be a 4th of July DLC or another holiday DLC
Yeah,
or
but
something like
story
that.
DLC is cool, but I think a lot of people would rather like an online DLC. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I get the what was it, the Ballad of Gay Tony and the other one I can't think of it right
Lost
now.
and the Damned.
Those were amazing DLCs. People would love that. But
I don't even know if people.
The one
I've
thing-
heard
at least
a
the
lot
story
of people
DLC.
haven't played the story. Like, there's a huge majority of people that just bought GTA 5 for the GTA Online aspect. That's it.
They're
Like,
missing
they've never
so
touched
much.
it.
recently maybe, like back, obviously when the game first came out, and in those few months, a lot of people were playing the story. But yeah, I mean, once GTA Online, that's why they delayed online so people would actually play the story.
Yeah. I think that the game is a great. I think the story is one of the best stories out there by far.
Oh yeah.
By story in a game that I've experienced, I think Watch Dogs, Max Payne, and GTA 5 have some of the best stories. You get so involved,
just like
especially with Watch
immersion
Dogs.
stuff,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm trying to sell you guys on Watch Dogs, but like literally when I was playing Watch Dogs, I felt so connected to Aiden Pierce. I'm going super off topic here, but that's the type of story people like, that you get connected with the characters. Like in The Last of Us, that's one of the best stories I ever played too. I got super involved with the characters because I just enjoyed the game so much.
Yeah.
So
But see, look, going back, I'm just putting a chat in Skype, and I'm gonna put it in the chat in the Twitch stream in a second here. But that people told me like if they had a DLC where they had like car vinyls like that, people would pay. Like the one for this one I just put, and I'll put in the chat right now.
I just killed somebody.
For that, like to unlock that one, you'd have to buy a shark card. So many people said they would buy a shark card just to unlock that, and
What?
I think, yeah, because
Are you serious?
But
People would buy a shark card just to have a
just
shark.
stuff like that. Yeah, that looks sweet. In the chat, in the Twitch
I
chat.
think it looks cool.
And I
but
know
like,
people watching this not live. If you watched my video about the DLC or the
I'll show
car
this
like
picture in
vinyls
the
and
video.
stuff. Yeah,
I'll show this picture.
it's basically the picture of what is that car? Is that's the Jester with like a shark on it? I guess I don't know.
Oh, just like the
But-
front has teeth.
Yeah, the
Oh,
front
it's
has
a
teeth, but I mean stuff like that. People love it. People love the customization in
And I
any
think
game.
That's why, like, man, for a game not to have customization after people have been so spoiled in other games, it's foolish not to have that.
That's Ubisoft's thing.
Yeah.
They've been doing no customization for the past 7 years. Like in
Yeah,
every
well,
game
it's
they
time
do.
to change. I mean, like, you know, some things just need to be changed to get with the program. Like an example, like jumping. Everyone loves jumping. Like
You can't jump
what?
and watch.
You can't jump in Watch Dogs. Everybody's furious about that. Like I love pressing freaking X and just jumping around. Like, yo, what up? Call me the Easter Bunny. I can jump.
The same thing
Like, I
happened
just
to
love
a few of my friends, or a few like Call of Duty friends. They played Halo for the first time, and the first thing they wanted to do was like go prone, and they were like, and I was like, you want to go prone? You realize you're the Master Chief, right?
Like you can't prone in this game.
Yeah, it's just a game like that.
But then again, like Halo didn't fail because it didn't have prone. You know.
Oh yeah,
like,
obviously.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys hear? There's actually a Halo 5 coming out.
I'm so
Yeah.
disappointed. They made
I
the
haven't heard about
name
that.
so
That news,
stupid.
dude. At E3, oh my God.
Wait,
they
what's the
did,
name?
Look,
It's
at
called
E3
Halo
I don't
5
even- it's like
Guardians.
Or
Like, why
Guardians,
did they
yeah,
need
yeah.
a tagline with it? Halo's the greatest
You know
first-person
what?
shooter franchise ever, and you need a tagline? Get out of here.
You know what? Hey,
Well, they're
It's
the
a new
Guardians, bruh.
right? Or making it. You know, there's a Halo action or live action series coming like on television. It's
I heard about
ridiculous.
that.
That's
Did you
ridiculous.
see the Machinima one?
Yeah,
That was
really
sweet.
good.
It was
Steven
so good.
Spielberg. Steven freaking Spielberg is directing or doing something with Halo. So that's
What?
pretty cool. But yeah, but at E3, dude, there's gonna be so many games for us to play at E3.
I know that.
pretty
I'm so excited for E3.
I don't even know how we're gonna fit all this stuff in.
Dude, we're
There's only
media.
3
We got the credential. We got level 5 security clearance here. We just gonna skip the lines. So
We just flash our back.
I thought you were about to say something else.
Get out the way.
Flash your tits. Flash your dick.
What?
Straight in.
I don't-
I don't know about that.
Come on in. You guys showed us your dick. You get first access. But
Straight out the door.
I honestly don't know if all these games are going to be overhyped. Like an example of overhyped games, if you were to think hype, what game do you automatically think of?
I think a Titanfall.
Yeah.
Would you
So
think- would you even hold on? Hype. You could even classify GTA as that with the heist.
Well, yeah.
You want to?
Yeah, you can.
Think about it.
And
What?
Like saying something is overhyped doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Like I don't think Titanfall's a bad game. I just don't think it has the longevity to do well for after a month.
yeah,
So-
I think heists are going to be great though.
Getting back on E3 though, do you guys
No,
want to
no,
talk
I'm
about
just
the Rockstar
Talking about like
kinda
at the
leak
beginning
thing?
of like GTA Online is hype up.
what big thing?
Oh yeah.
How
Well,
2K came out?
no, it wasn't even a leak. They confirmed
they
that.
confirmed it.
Yeah,
They're
they
going to have
confirmed
something.
Yeah, there's gonna be a next gen game. What is it? This fiscal year, which ends March 2015. So
It's
who
gotta be
knows
it's
what
gotta
we're
be
gonna
GTA
see?
5 on the next generation console. I mean, what game are they just gonna drop in our
Listen,
laps?
Agent. I'm
No,
telling
Agent
you.
was announced like they never even finished the
2007.
project.
Agent. Listen, hold on. Hear me out on this.
Agent started on Atari.
We're listening.
Agent. Simply because we got that one leak. We got that one leak that said PS3, Sony, they're gonna announce something for Rockstar. Well, Agent was supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive.
I'm gonna vomit if it's Agent.
Also,
Well, you know,
Agent
honestly,
is a stealth game. It's a secret spy game. So what other way could Rockstar freaking announce it than be secretive for like 5 years while they're working on the game?
Rockstar doesn't have plans on going to E3.
Exactly, because they're letting Sony speak for them. And
You know how hard
I
it
don't
is
know,
to
I'm
get
just
4
saying.
people on a plane to
Possibility.
California?
listen, you saw the patch list. They were
Look, I don't know, man.
off the past month.
I don't know if Agent's gonna be that dude.
I'm not
A
saying
new
it is. I'm
IP?
just saying it's a
Oh,
possibility.
actually, did you hear that Watch Dogs is the most pre-ordered new IP?
Well, yeah, that's because it's been announced
Like-
for 4.5 years.
That's so true.
Listen, man, you gotta give them credit.
If I made a
It's
video
alright.
game,
Uh,
like literally, this Watch Dogs.
I think that I think Watch Dogs is gonna do good, man. I don't know. I think it's gonna do good in the story aspect of it.
I think
I'm
so,
just
too.
really excited.
I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun for like a couple weeks, and then
yeah, I mean,
Nah, man, it's gonna have. There's gonna be so much we can do.
Ubisoft is a really good developer. I have a lot of
I
confidence
love
in whatever they do.
Ubisoft.
Speaking of Ubisoft,
I mean,
do we want to talk about how The Division was confirmed to be delayed to 2015?
Yeah,
Not
we
that
are.
that was.
I don't know. I don't want there to be a riot in my chat.
That's true.
Yeah, we are. I mean, I think we already knew that though.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
Division
that was
was
pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like, that game at that size.
I feel like delaying games is the new thing. Like
It
that's
is
just
like
like
GTA started the trend.
if,
right?
if Destiny gets delayed, the GG.
No, Destiny's not going to be delayed because they announced like an actual date. You remember when Grand Theft Auto was coming out? They just said spring 2013. They never really told us a day. Like we all knew that was getting delayed. Same with Watch Dogs. They were
Just
like fall
they said for
2004.
all the spring updates. Right?
Yeah.
But
Because Watch Dogs was like, oh, it's coming out fall 2013. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for the delayed announcement. Like, it's just,
I don't know, man. I think that the whole delay thing, it's I feel like it builds up hype right around the game when you're announcing it, but then right when you delay it, it hurts it more than it helps it.
Can that
like
be
for
used
Watch
against
Dogs,
you though? Do you think
Watch
delaying the
Dogs-
game can be used against you though?
No, how? Like
From
a better standpoint?
I think like Watch Dogs. Not saying that Watch Dogs is going to do bad, but I was ready for Watch Dogs like in November. Like I was ready for that game to come out.
Yeah, I think a lot of
them
were
were just because of there was no games for the new consoles that were. I mean, I guess there were some good games, but nothing like that stood out.
Yeah.
And Watch Dogs was that game, and then they kind of screwed themselves over.
They
on
just
that
brought
one.
up a
But I think
good point. They people would rather. Me too. I'd rather have a game done right than have it rush through the door. And that's why Watch Dogs was delayed. You know that, right?
I had like 8 years.
and that's why the Division's gonna be.
Well,
delayed.
what happened with Watch Dogs is like, as the release date came closer and closer, because that's what I asked the devs when we were there. I was like, why did you guys delay? They're like, oh, because like the more we got close to the release date, the more we noticed we're cutting key aspects that we wanted to see in the game. So like maybe jumping was one of them.
Yeah, but what could they add in 3 months that would make it like that much more of a superior game to the product they?
Well,
were
not
releasing
even
in
3
November?
months, like 2 weeks before release. Think about it, like it wasn't about to release and then they didn't announce delay.
No, I'm just talking about like the time they had to work on it. Like if they said that they were going to delay it until whatever the date is, May, like they only have like 3 to 4 months to work on the game. Like could they make it that much better in that short amount of time?
I don't know, man. I think that they either it was planned or that's just what happened.
And that's not me being a hater. I'm really excited for Watch Dogs. I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah, I think
I seriously thought that was planned though, because like I said, when we talked to them at that event, like they never told us what specific like things they didn't have in there, but because I think they knew the hype was around that game so much in November, whenever it was supposed to come out, and then to delay it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's I'm excited for Watch Dogs though. Like I'm genuinely excited. So
There's a lot of games coming up that I'm pretty excited for.
what are coming out? We got Watch Dogs, we got the 2 Borderlands games, which hopefully we'll be able to.
That's right. Wait,
And
2?
Yeah,
What's the second?
Evolve.
Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh yeah, the Tales. Yeah.
And
There's
then,
that. There's even there's like a you know
the
the people who make
pre-sequel
the
and the
Walking
Tales?
Dead.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
The people who make the Walking Dead.
Alright.
I don't know what studio that is, but they have it. Even there's a game on PC called H1Z1, which is it looks pretty cool. It's like a Daisy type of
Daisy
game.
with
I don't know a
base
lot
building,
of people. Yeah, pretty much. It's 1,000 people servers. It's like Sony made it. It's on the
Wait, is
Planet
it-
Side 2
Yeah, but what is
servers.
it? Is
so-
it the zombie, the dinosaur one?
No.
zombie
It's like it's H1Z1. It's like
Zombies.
the Z is for zombie.
Yeah. Well, it
But,
could be Z for Xynodors.
Is that a new dinosaur, Gary?
Yeah,
New dinosaur.
I just made it up. All right. The struggle's real here. I have to think on the spot because this is live.
Archaeologist
So
Gary coming up with.
But yeah,
We just made up a new dinosaur.
you guys wanna? Where are we in this Squadcast?
We're like 35 minutes.
All right, well, let's wrap this up then. Well, thank you guys so much for listening in on this Squadcast or
Wait,
watching.
are we gonna do any Would You Rather's?
Oh, we totally
Oh!
forgot about Far Cry 4.
Hold on. We also have. I had
Alright,
him
well,
saved. Come on.
You guys,
Hold on.
anyone in the chat and comments, go ahead and ask some questions like, would you
Here.
rather something or something, and then Austin's gonna bring some up so you guys can hear an example.
Yep.
So
I
bring it up.
have a couple here. So all right. So this is a good one. If you can go back in time and bring one thing, what would you bring and where would you go?
Oh goodness.
You go back in time
And bring one.
You can only bring one item from
like
today.
a carry-on. Like I have to carry it in my hand.
Carry on. No, just any item.
Like
I would bring the, I think it's called the Queen's Jewel.
Queen's Jewel.
yeah.
yeah,
Please enlighten us,
that?
archaeologist Garrett.
Isn't that
None of
the
those
thing?
made up things?
Isn't that the thing that the girl lost, like the huge diamond or whatever from the Titanic?
What would you do with that?
I would
How is
sell
that
it.
for you?
Literally,
What the heck?
the only thing
You
I
know
know
what
about the Titanic is the fact that its fucking captain ran right into a rock, and
It wasn't a rock. What?
it's an iceberg.
It
Sorry.
was a dinosaur.
He ran into a rock. Oh, man.
Look, would you rather ride a panda or a giant koala? That's pretty funny.
Are they the same thing at that point? Like a giant
panda-
koala is a panda.
That's true.
Hold on, where would you go in time with this
I'm
Queen's
trying to
rock?
think because
What kind-
I'm trying to bring back the most valuable
I don't know,
thing
but look-
possible.
Would you go back to your dinosaurs?
Bring back a
Question,
dinosaur.
Would you rather kiss Dom or Expert Thief?
Oh, Dom, clearly.
Dom, full frontal, baby.
Oh
sounds so
god, I'm
gay.
so editing that out.
All right. Overall, I don't know where I would go in Austin for your question, man. I have no idea.
I'm trying to think.
Okay, well, I don't even know, like, 'cause you couldn't bring back any, like, stuff that needs electricity
I
or
would bring back a person.
electronics.
A person,
Yeah.
really? But just put them in your backpack. Get in.
Yeah.
I'm here to save you. Freaking Terminator or something. My name is Mr. Gay for the win. You must get in the
Oh
bag.
god.
Get in the bag. I don't know, man. Person.
That's a
thing,
tough one, though. I don't know what you could...
it wouldn't really. I don't know, dude. I can't answer that
I'm
one.
literally
I
trying
don't
to
have an
think
answer.
right now.
There's not too many things from, like, today that you could really bring back. Maybe, like... You can bring back, like, an invention.
And then it's already here, though. Like,
Yeah,
what?
but everything that was invented thousands of years
Back
ago is
then,
already
yeah.
obsolete by increased technology.
Yep.
So
Now, if you were to do the other way around and go to the future,
Yeah,
Like,
but
what
we-
if you
we-
brought...
I don't know.
Okay, no, I was gonna say, like, what if you brought back a toaster? I don't know why. I picked
toaster.
It needs electricity. It's a sundial toaster, okay?
Sundial toaster.
Sundial
Good to, like,
toaster.
Not
Are you
sundial.
even
It's sun
kidding?
powered.
Everyone in
okay?
the chat, hashtag sundial toaster.
It's like cranberry.
Sundial toaster. Like that.
It's
What?
sun powered. Sun panel toaster. Dude,
Dude, sun panels are relatively
A
new.
solar powered.
people back then, they had bread, right? That's what they made.
They just made those. Like they didn't
Yeah.
have them like during Egypt. Like they weren't like making the pyramids with solar power panels.
I know, but you're bringing it back to show everybody back then.
Wait.
Dude, you
wait.
were the king.
Oh,
If you
okay.
had that,
You're
right?
bringing
Wow.
something back. So
You're
hold on.
bringing from something. Yeah, you're bringing something from now to back. Then
Okay.
to back like.
Yeah,
think about
not
that. Wow.
then to back now.
Okay, I thought you meant like go back, grab something, bring it to the
No,
future.
no.
You know how dangerous that would be? They would stick their hands in the toaster. They'd stick other body parts in the toaster.
Okay,
That'd
natural
be bad.
selection. All right, not my fault.
Sticks in the toaster.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, Austin, you have the weirdest would you rather's.
I'm
Like
just, I don't know.
the chat has come up with a lot cooler would you rather's.
I don't know. Those, what's a would you rather from the chat?
I don't know.
They were
I
talking
see
about
one. Would you rather suck me or Ross? Like, okay.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
That one. It's a great question.
Would you rather suck
Um,
me or Ross? All right, well let's go ahead and end this squadcast.
Let's
This has
end it
been
on that one.
This has been Squadcast number
12.
and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a weekly podcast that we do here on our channels. Make sure you guys check out everyone's channel down in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you guys check out everyone's channel in the chat. And we'll see you guys next week with a brand new Squadcast, or tomorrow with our daily uploads of GTA 5. Later, guys.
See ya.
You guys
Peace. And one thing I just want to say, if like you're wondering, if you made it this far in and you haven't figured out that we were live streaming, then I don't know what to tell you, but
I've
if you
been
want to
saying
see
it the whole
more,
time.
if you want to see more live streams of the podcast, then let us know.
Well, we should make an announcement for the 1% of people here. We are all going to be live streaming later in the day when you
Tomorrow.
see this.
Yeah, we are actually. Yeah, but they're not gonna be. Who watches this?
No one's watching
far?
this right now, so we can just say.
All right,
whatever
well,
we
let's
want.
just end it later.
Garrett's social security
Ross
number
likes
is
dicks.
14987.
Dang it! How'd you know?